Gleason.
This word has a near homonym. Poor is a noun. It means one that has little money, usually used collectively. Ander donated several canned goods to the poor. Poor.
Poor. P-O-O-R. Poor.
Correct.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Peter Pan was dismayed when he lost his shadow. Shadow.
Shadow. S-H-A-D-O-W. Shadow.
Correct. This concludes our first round.
Ploy. Ty foolishly fell for his brother's ploy and guessed the wrong card at Go Fish. Ploy.
Ploy. P-L-O-Y. Ploy.
Correct.
This word has a near homonym. Amber. It is a noun. It means a very hard yellowish to brownish translucent fossil resin that takes a fine polish. Safety. During fire drills, students practice fire safety and evacuation routes. Safety.
Safety. S-A-F-E-T-Y. Safety.
Violin. Ruben played the violin as part of a string quartet. Violin.
Violin. V-I-O-L-I-N.
Correct.
Transform. Caterpillars transform into butterflies. Transform.
Transform. Transform. Transform.
That is correct.
Predict. No one could predict the winner of the spelling bee. Predict.
Predict. Predict. Predict.
Correct.
19. 19 years is a very long life for a cat. 19.
19. N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N. 19.
That is correct. A big round of applause for round one.
Dragnet. The state police set up a dragnet to find the escaped convicts. Dragnet.
Dragnet. D-R-A-G-N-E-T. Dragnet.
Correct.
Sketch. Mrs. Alexander asked her art students to sketch the bowl of fruit in front of them. Sketch.
Sketch. S-C-E-T-C-H. Sketch.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Gangster. The actor won an award for his portrayal of a Chicago gangster. Gangster.
Gangster. G-A-N-G-S-T-E-R. Gangster.
Correct.
Depict. Many painters use color to depict emotion in their works. Depict.
Depict. D-E-P-I-C-T. Depict.
Correct.
This word has a homonym, fouled. It is a verb. It means committed an infringement of the rules in a game or sport, as in basketball, for which a penalty was levied against the offending person or team. After the Blue Devils fouled him to stop the clock with 6 seconds in the game, Davis nailed both free throws. Fouled.
Fouled. Fouled. Fouled.
Correct.
Presence. When Daniel joined the soccer team, he understood that his presence was mandatory at all practices. Presence.
Presence. Presence. Presence.
Correct. Round 4.
Ready? Aura. Inga had an aura of authority that naturally led to her being team captain. Aura.
Aura. A-U-R-A. Aura.
Correct.
Lucrative. Daryl's lemonade stand proved to be more lucrative than he expected. Lucrative.
Lucrative. Lucrative. Lucrative.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Corduroy. Mitzi bought a corduroy jacket with colorful patches at the elbows. Corduroy.
Corduroy. C-O-U-R-D-Y. Corduroy.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Can I have an origin?
The word is derivative.
Derivative. D-E-R-I-V-I-T-I-V-E. Derivative.
That is incorrect.
Rejuvenate. Marisol took a nap to rejuvenate herself before she went to the party. Rejuvenate.
Rejuvenate. R-E-J-U-V-E-N-A-T-E. Rejuvenate.
That is correct.
Emblazoned. Steffi had her name emblazoned on the back of her school jacket. Emblazoned.
Emblazoned. I-M-B-L-A-Z-E-N-E-D. Emblazoned.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Tangible. Although Ellen's happiness is not tangible, it is very real. Tangible.
Tangible. T-A-N-G-I-B-L-E. Tangible.
That is correct.
Acrylics. Equinox. Clark always looked forward to the spring equinox because that meant the days would start getting longer again. Equinox.
Equinox. E-Q-U-I-N-O-X. Equinox.
That is correct.
Correlation. Gordy quickly noticed the strong correlation between his lack of studying and his low test grade. Correlation.
Correlation. C-A-R-R-A-L-T-I-O. Correlation.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Pulitzer. To be considered for the fiction, biography, and general nonfiction Pulitzer categories, authors must be United States citizens. Pulitzer.
Pulitzer. P-U-L-I-S-E-R. Pulitzer.
Sorry, that is incorrect. This concludes round 5. At this time, we want to thank our student audience for participating. They will be, please turn to your teacher to look for directions to be excused.
Mom, we can carry on this now if I stay here. So are you guys going to okay, so you have to okay. Hi, Julie. Hi, Team Manny. Team Manny. We're here all the way here.
If you would like to scoot up, please feel free to do that as we're trying to get some things sorted out. We're going to begin in about 1 to 2 minutes with our final spellers. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, students, we're going to start again. Are you ready? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Omnibus. Ursula purchased a leather-bound omnibus edition of Jane Austen's works. Omnibus.
Omnibus. O-M-N-I-B-U-S. Omnibus.
Correct.
Perceived. Through the mist, Stella perceived the shape of a house. Perceived.
Can you define it?
Became aware of through the senses.
P.
Perceived.
R. S. E-I-V-E-D. Perceived.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
This word could be confused with a similar word, appellate. It is an adjective. It means having the power to review and affirm, reverse or modify the judgment or decision of another tribunal. The appellate court decided to reverse the lower court's verdict. Appellate.
Appellate. E P E L A N T. Appellate.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Complacency. Kayla's complacency about her schoolwork was shattered when she got her dismal report card. Complacency.
Complacency. C O M P L A C E N C Y. Complacency.
That is correct.
Sedentary. Heidi accused Adrian of being a couch potato, but he preferred to say he had a sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary.
Sedentary.
SEDENTARY. Sedentary.
That is correct.
Petroglyphs. Javier was fascinated by the intricate petroglyphs carved into the cave wall. Petroglyphs.
Petroglyphs. PETROGYPH. I messed up. Petroglyphs.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Annihilation. The nation is building a missile defense shield to prevent nuclear annihilation. Annihilation.
Annihilation. INIALATION. Annihilation.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Occipital. Mr. Stein's occipital bone was fractured in the accident. Occipital.
OPSIPITAL. Acceptance.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Annie,
Yeah?
please come back.
As we get further and further in the rounds, you can tell that the judges have more and more things to discuss. When the student repeats the word, that is their choice after it is given from the pronouncer. If they repeat the word and the word is repeated incorrectly from the pronouncer's pronunciation, then we make the understanding as judges that the student did not comprehend or understand the word. Hence, with Annie's example, that word will be thrown out and she will be given another opportunity. Our last contestant did not repeat the word after it was given, so the misunderstanding could not be identified as it was spelled initially. So just to clarify with Annie, that the word was pronounced correctly from the pronouncer, the student pronounced it incorrectly. So she's given another opportunity, because that can interfere with her understanding of the word.
Pavlovian. A Pavlovian response is a completely predictable, automatic reaction to a particular stimulus. Pavlovian.
Pavlovian. P-A-V-L-O-V-I-A-N. Pavlovian.
That is correct. This concludes round 6. Okay, we will begin round 7. Lily?
Ombudsman. When a complaint is settled through the mediation of the ombudsman, he makes the recommendation he thinks are fair. Ombudsman.
Ombudsman.
Please.
Can I please start the word? Can
Ombudsman.
Ombudsman. O-M-B OMAN, ombudsman.
That is correct.
Gluttonous. Faye was a gluttonous reader who finished 8 novels a week. Gluttonous.
Gluttonous. GLUTTONOUS. Gluttonous.
Correct.
Illustrious. After a long and illustrious career in politics, the senator was ready to retire. Illustrious.
Illustrious. ILLUSTRIOUS. Illustrious.
That is correct.
Repelled. Simon pushed off with his feet as he rappelled back down the cliff. Repelled.
Could you please repeat the word?
Repelled.
Repelled. REPELLED. Repelled.
I am sorry, that is incorrect. This concludes round 7. Lily, round 8.
Porosity. Because of eggplant's porosity, it soaks up oil and marinates very easily. Porosity.
Porosity. PORSITY. Porosity.
I am sorry, that is incorrect.
Circumstantial. Jordan claimed that the evidence was circumstantial and not enough to prove she was guilty. Circumstantial.
Circumstantial. CIRCUMSTANTIAL. Circumstantial.
That is correct.
Anticipatory. Anticipatory frenzy grew as the teams came onto the field. Anticipatory.
Anticipatory. ANTICIPATORY. Anticipatory.
That is correct. This concludes round 8.
Okay, we are now at the end of the spelling bee, where rules need to be defined for our final two contestants. At this point, every participant ties at the same level in every round. The pronouncer and judges will not ask the speller to correct another speller's misspelling, even at the end of the bee circumstances. If none of the spellers remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells a word correctly during that round, then all remaining in the competition will remain and a new round will begin. I will clarify that one more time. If none of the spellers remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells a word correctly during that round, all remain in the competition and a new round begins. If only one speller spells correctly in a round, a new one-word round begins, and the speller is given an opportunity to spell the next word on the list, which would be the anticipated championship word. If the speller succeeds in correctly spelling the anticipated championship word in this one-word round, the speller is declared the Normandy champion. If the final remaining speller misspells the anticipated school-wide championship word in the previously mentioned one-word round, then a new round begins, comprised of all the spellers who spelled, correctly or incorrectly, in the previous round. If moving back to the second to last round, then the spellers will again spell in their original order.
Macrocosm. Students are individual members in the macrocosm of middle school. Macrocosm.
Macrocosm. M-A-C-R-O-C-O-S-M. Macrocosm.
Correct.
Collegiate. In some places, collegiate basketball is more popular than professional basketball. Collegiate.
Collegiate. C-O-L-L-E-G-I-A-T-E. Collegiate.
That is correct. We will now begin round 10.
This word has a near homonym. Roustabout. It's a noun. It means unskilled or semi-skilled laborer. The roustabout assisted in general work around the oil rig. Roustabout.
Roustabout. R-O-U-S-T-A-B-O-U-T. Roustabout.
Correct.
Follicle. Whether or not pulled hair grows back depends on how much damage the follicle received. Follicle.
Follicle. F-O-L-L-I-C-L-E. Follicle.
That is correct.
All right, round 11. Quorum. There were not enough members present at the school board meeting to constitute a quorum, so no voting took place. Quorum.
Quorum. Q-U-O-R-U-M. Quorum.
Correct.
Maunder. When Ken and Barb are on vacation, they love to maunder through local marketplaces. Maunder.
Maunder. M-A-U-N-D-E-R. Maunder.
That is correct.
Okay, we're on to round 12. Aphasia. As a speech therapist, Jenna works with several patients struggling with aphasia.
May I have the definition, please?
The loss or impairment of the power to use words as symbols of ideas that results from a brain lesion.
Aphasia. E-P-H-A-S-I-A. Aphasia.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Circadian. Jet lag can adversely affect a person's circadian rhythms. Circadian.
Circadian. C-I-R-C-A-D-I-A-N. Circadian.
That is correct. State your name.
Okay, this will be our next round. Right? Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
Unlike its depiction in the movie Jurassic Park, the real velociraptor was feathered and about the size of a large chicken. Velociraptor.
Velociraptor. V-E-L-O-C-I-R-A-P-T-O-R. Velociraptor.
That is correct.
We would like to recognize our Normandy champion, Shane Nguyen. And our alternate for the area spelling bee for Columbine area will be Radhika DeVay, apologize. She will be our alternate. The Columbine area spelling bee will be held in 2 weeks at Columbine Hills. We will be contacting both parents in order for preparation for those pieces. Thank you so much for your attentiveness and for your time this afternoon in one of our longer and historic spelling bees here at Normandy. Thank you.
Absolutely. Just take a we grab another page.
You did one. You're awesome. Thank you.
Oh, that's a dinosaur.
Yeah, he knew it was about smiling.
One more. Oh, that.